Welcome back, people. Basically today I'm going to be redoing this because I made a mistake. The C shouldn't be top to bottom. The C's curvature should stop there where the A is. So in other words, this curve should be on that line. So okay, I made a mistake. I ain't perfect. And I've made errors. So let's redo another thing. If I can find me, there it is. Thank you. So let's put the next line here. I'm going to redo this for the purpose of redemption type of thing. So we're going to do a line here, and then after this, when I've done this, I'm going to get a new sheet of paper, 3 lines down, which puts me there. I get a new piece of paper, and then I'm going to try and write a bit smaller this time round. So we want 2 lines down for the X side. That's that one there. And then we want 3 lines down for the descenders, because I'm basing this on an 8mm, 1 unit 8mm. Little line over here. This ink's now completely dry, of course, because there we are. We're sorted, people. That's that done. Easy, nice and easy. I want redemption, and it might make that curve a little bit easier for me to create. Do you know what I mean? So my pen's not ready. I'm just going to try and get it dipped a couple of times. It might need a little scrape. Not too bad. I'll have a bit of that action. So I'm going to make that. I said before, I don't like this like head of the sea. I don't like it. So I'm going to make that a little bit longer, and I must finish on this line here where the bottom of the X side. So we're going to start here. Hopefully I do this justice and I can do it right. I made that mistake before. It's not bad. That's not bad. That's better because we aren't going down there. That's not too bad. Then we got this funky A shape, which is the O. So I'm going to bring that round. And then bring that down. Hey, hey, hey. Looks a bit different now, people, doesn't it? Now I've got to remember how to do the L now. If I've done this right. Not bad. And then bring that up. Another dip of the ink won't do it. Not brilliant. So you have to sort of practice it all the time. You have to keep practicing. And then we've got the G shape, so you've got to do that O again. Not too bad. And then we've got this R shape. When we're doing there, I forgot to do the rest of the G, hadn't I? See, even I make the mistakes. That's not too bad. I'll take that. I thought I was doing another A. I got used to doing the A shape. That comes down. Then we do the upstroke and then downstroke. That's not too bad, people. And then we have then we do the A shape. And then we do this funky long P, which I did one big long line, didn't I, last time? Good solid P. And then we have a compound curve, which then goes, can you see that? Not very well. I'll try to hold the paper this way. I think I need to start a little bit up than before. That's not too bad. And then we've got this H that comes up. I can see the spacing's all wrong, so I'm going to do another H. That's not too bad, people. I'll take that. And then we have another like compound curve. And then we have this, we're going to lift it and then bring it down for the Y. And come off the pressure. I think we could do this all one. So, and that comes all the way down with a little light touch and out. Do you know what, people? I'm really liking the new calligraphy. Look at that, people. Look at the difference. Yes, again, that capital C isn't great, but it's definitely better than seeing it to the bottom of that. So it is there. That's where your capital should finish, on that line itself. Well, it's not a bad third attempt, is it? I'm really enjoying this process of writing the word calligraphy. But right now we need to find some room to put this. I don't want ink everywhere. So let's move that out of the way. Let's move this out of the way. Let's get a fresh piece of paper. And then I'll describe to you what I'll be doing. Let's move that out of the way. Let's move this out of the way. Hopefully you can hear me okay. I'm using some scrap. You know, it's cheap, nasty paper. Right, in this, in the template that I made from this book. Again, I'm going to say this book. You have to buy this book because it is one of the best books on Copperplate, and it's got everything in it that you need to master Copperplate. That's why its title says Mastering Copperplate Calligraphy. You do master it. You do make it better for yourself. In the template that Eleanor teaches you how to make, the X height is, I think, yeah, it's 6 millimeters. So each unit, if you like, is one unit is 3 millimeters. So if that's right, this should be 9 millimeters, which it is. And then the descender is 9 millimeters. This is 6 millimeters. So each unit is 3 millimeters. So basing it on that sort of setting, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say with this pen here, I'm going to try, because I now know that each line of this paper is 8 millimeters. I want to go on a 4 millimeter thing. So each unit then will be, so one unit will be 1 millimeter. 1 millimeter? 2 millimeter. 2 millimeter. What am I doing? So yeah, one unit is 1. No, 2 units, 2 millimeter. 1 unit is 2 millimeters. So if I base that right, then I need my X height to have 2 of them. So that's 4 millimeters. So if I put a line at 4 millimeters, which is there, which should be halfway, it is. So I now know my X height is 4 millimeters. So if I put a line there, and then I'll just do the same on this side at 4 millimeters, which is virtually half of that line. Okay, half of this line of the paper anyway. Hopefully, people, this works the way that I want it to, and loops the way I want. So my X height going small is going to be this. That's my X height at 4. Okay, now I need to put 3 of them, so that makes it 6. So I'm going to go 6 millimeters over this side, which puts it about there, and then 6 over on this side, which puts it, come on, which puts that about there. Add them together. It's a very small space, isn't it? A very small space. Yeah, okay, I'm happy there. And again, top and bottom. That'll be my ascenders. So that'll be the A. It's very small, isn't it? I'll have to zoom in for you people. Oh, what am I doing? I've got to get 6 on the bottom. So that puts it about there. I think it'll do me. Okay, if you're doing this as a template to write this small, I think you'd have to do it that way. If I was on a blank piece of paper, like a plain piece of paper, and then build a template for it, it would work. But right now I'm just attempting to write it a little bit smaller by 1mm. And look at that, people. That's small. Let me get rid of that there now. Don't need this. That, people, if I zoom in, that, I forgot to write the D. That'll be my descenders. That is small, very small. Well, let's give it a go. Let's try and do a capital C, but writing this small, and it should look a bit better. Can you see? I might have to zoom in a little bit more for you, because it's quite. Is that okay? That's not too bad. I think you can see it there. Right, let's give it a go. So it goes down. Come on, work. I'll have to get it going again. Oh, dear, dear, dear. What's going on? Thank you. So it goes down. Wow. Look how small that is. Damn. Now then, let's try and get this very small A in. You can only just see it. So it is the A, isn't it? Yeah, A. So we're going to go that very small. And then we have that. I think we could do maybe a couple of letters on that, but I'll just dip it anyway. So it goes up. And then it forms the I, so that goes up. That's not too bad. And then we have to form that A shape. But this time, don't forget to do the G bill. Hey! And then we've got this funky R shape, which then comes up, brings that up, down, then you come over and out. It's a little thingy, this, people. Trying to get that to look. Then we've got this A shape again. And then we've got this funky P shape, which then I'm assuming we can just go down hard on this. And then we have this compound curve. And then we have the H. Can you see this on paper? Yeah, only just. Then we have the H, which then goes. Okay. Then we have this H that comes over and out. And then we have the Y shape. Tell me, people, if that doesn't look absolute cool. Hey? That looks absolutely cool, man. Doesn't it? Span out a little bit. There you go, people. I'm loving this text. 2mm, that's 4mm for the centre. 6 and 6. I'll just write that down. So that'll be 6mm. That is 4mm. And that's 6mm. There it is. Wow, look at that. I can do C's. So yeah, trying it in small text, it's tough to try and get with this nib. With this nib, it's real tough to try and get that. I think I did a not bad job. Should I give it another try? I think I will, just for the sake of seeing it. I think that knowing what I know now, let's try it again one more time. Just one more time. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. I think you can get away with the A. And then we want the L shape. Let's try. And then we got the I. And then we got this funky J. Yeah, funky J. And then it goes into the R shape. And then we've got the A again. That comes out, and then we've got this funky P shape. And then we got this compound curve shape. And then we come up for the H, which is, and then we come bring it up and come out. We then get the Y shape. If you've noticed, people, I didn't come off the paper to dip the ink. So when you're writing smaller, like one-worded things, it looks like you could achieve the entire word with one dip of the pen. So, don't know. It's like, it's taught me something about calligraphy and the difference between it. I actually prefer, looking at the two, my second attempt at writing Copperplate, writing small. So, hopefully, people, with this other, and we've got ink on that now. Oh, great, cheers, mate. Hopefully, people, you found this practice here, the just zoom out a little bit. Hopefully you found the practice of me redoing this and my redemption. I can definitely need to work more on my big capital C's. And that, don't forget, each one of these lines is 8mm, and each one of these lines is 2mm. So give or take a thingy. Do you know what? I'm liking it small. I'm liking it small. So I want to say thanks for watching. If you've got any tips on making my large capital C's or capital letters better, please let me know. I'm looking forward to your tips. There was a question about making, where did I start? I started doing singular letters and doing singular words, and I'm still doing singular words now. I've learned a few things about Copperplate, then switched to other scripts, but now I'm looking forward to practicing large Copperplate so that I can try and aim for a finished piece of writing with Copperplate as its, as the script type. So hopefully, people, you found I'm loving this, people. Loving that stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I look forward to your comments, and hit me a like, and I'll see you next time. Thanks very much. Thanks, guys. Thank you.